Greetings and welcome to Tales from Blackwwater Cantina, official episode 0, also the introduction episode. My name is Mazz. I'm assuming anyone listening to this or taking the time to watch us enjoys toy soldiers and has a nice big pile of unbuilt ones as well. I've been painting and collecting war games for somewhat over 30 years at this point. The majority of that time I've been a huge fan of the world of Warmachine, massive fan of the Iron Kingdoms. Originally found it through the Witchfire Trilogy roleplay game, and then from there the world of Warmachine. I'm a huge fan of any kind of undead faction, so in any game I get into I always pick the vampire counts, the undead, necromancy in general. So obviously when I got into Warmachine, the first faction I picked was Kador, because everyone locally was playing Crix and I didn't actually want to jump on that, so picked a different one. But eventually by the end of Mark 1 I ended up with a Crix army as well, played them all the way through Mark 2 and 3, and fell in love with the aesthetic of the Cephalix units, so the recent Adepticon announcements have been a very happy time for me. And when they released as a mini faction I jumped on them, a full force of creepy surgeons looking suitably menacing, and they were my first fully painted faction as well, although now I need to acquire some different mercenary units to keep that going. And now I'm playing Dusk since they released, because who doesn't like vampire elves? What more could you need? Over you.
I'm Mike. I, like Maz, have been probably playing with these little miniature soldiers for about 30 odd years. But my introduction, I actually blame you for, buddy. You got me into this game at a roller disco, of all places.
Yeah.
That was, I think, towards the end of Mark 2, beginning of Mark 3. And I started out as I did with Krios and Men. Because let the bodies hit the floor was an anthem.
Oh, Krios' feet.
You love it. Played that for a while, didn't really get on with it. Then, of course, I found the absolute bane of everyone's existence during Mark II, Retribution. Because who doesn't like crossbow bolts shooting through walls and murdering your warcaster? I played that for a long while. Currently, my collection is standing at 100% still, because recent acquisitions. When I was able to, I bought into Grimkin not long after their release. So that's another one we have in common.
Mm-hmm.
Took both of those armies to Welsh Masters separately. Last one was a few years ago now. I took my rep, and that was when I decided that I was finally going to do the Crix army of my dreams for the next year. So I was going to give myself a year to build up and paint a Crix army that I've always wanted to do, and I didn't do because I knew too many people who play Crix. Mostly you.
Mostly.
But yeah, as soon as I decided to build up this Crix army, started buying stuff, Mark IV got announced, and things changed quite rapidly. Mostly being poor, not being able to afford stuff straight away. I've only just bought into Mark IV the end of last year, and pretty much have all of the the Crix Necrofactorium, minus a couple of pieces that I'm definitely going to be getting very soon. But yeah, that's me. Been having much fun with the Mark IV Crit sculpts,
There's some
and
lovely models.
have done some Cephalics to go with them.
Yes. Got my first printed one. Lurking. I know I said I wouldn't, but I can't not.
Mine is still downstairs on the desk, as you saw them on Sunday, but they needed a bit more work put into them.
Yeah. Practicing my decayed flesh tones again. It's been a while, so.
We do like decayed flesh tones.
Yeah. So our aim is to drop episodes every couple of weeks, probably.
Yeah.
Want to talk about some hobby things, scenarios, new releases. I've got lots of stuff, keeping up on the news, tactics, what we're doing, how we're playing, while we try and build up our local scene, because there's only a few of us, and everyone is once again playing Crix. So, so yeah, hopefully you'll hear a lot more from us.
Absolutely.
Cool. Thanks for listening, everyone. I'll speak to you soon.